Well, hello everyone. I hope all is doing well for you. And I got my tea. I hope you got your coffee. Hope everything's going well with you. Uh, I wanted to talk to you this video here about the plight of elderly people and Medicare. Listen, we all have our opinions, and me and my children have our opinions. The cancer treatments that they have nowadays, I believe all of you will agree with me too. If we were sitting together, you drinking your coffee or tea and me drinking my tea and having a conversation, I believe you'd agree with me that the cancer treatment they have nowadays, they've been using it over and over again since the 1930s. It is a treatment that has failed and failed. And they say, oh, we got new techniques, we got this, we got that. It's all the same. What? What do you mean, Grandpa? What do you mean by all the same? It's all chemotherapy and radiation. Then they do other things that don't work. And what gets me is, you see, medical doctors and everything, they with the experience me and my children have had with my wife going through her cancer and dying the horrible death she died because of these medical doctors and the things that they did that have failed, the treatments that they have failed. But it is our opinion, in my opinion, that the treatments they have nowadays no good. I myself, I take ivermectin. I'm not telling you to do it. I take ivermectin. I also take Panacura C. Come Saturday morning, I get me a little bowl of black beans, little bitty it's a little 6-ounce bowl, like this one right here, with my wooden spoon. And I get me some black beans, and I put a 1/4 teaspoon of Panacura C, which is dog dewormer, and I put it in my beans and I eat it. Now, I'm not giving you advice. I'm not giving anybody medical advice or anything like that. I'm not doing that here. I'm just telling you what I do. I believe in doing things alternatively. I believe in herbal. I believe in natural things. And I'll tell you right now, the medical field to me is just no good. And the plights of seniors on Medicare, they will find out like I did. I'm under United Healthcare, and I want off of Medicare. Medicare is a scam as far as I am concerned. And United Healthcare is one of the sorriest anybody could ever be forced to be under. And we are. If you're a senior, and once you reach Medicare age, you're forced to go on it. You have no say-so in it at all. Did you know that? And we're supposed to be free American citizens. But the Democrat parties are the ones that put that law in that the Republicans have never undone, and they forced Medicare. Because, you see, they had planned on owning all of the insurance industry and all of the medical health care in the United States of America. That's what Democrats do. They're socialist, communist Democrats. They're Nazis. They're fascists. And they want one world rule under a man with the number 666 that will be known as the beast. The Bible speaks of the beast. And this man will have world rule. So they've got to destroy America and all the other free countries of this world that believe in God. They want to do away with that because they don't believe in God. They believe in Satan. And they want everybody to be to swear allegiance to this man and to take his number, his mark in their palm of their hand and in their forehead. And this is why I believe that Medicare came about. They wanted to bring it about so they could force everybody on there, and they can control the masses. What do they do with elderly people? They perform medical experiments on them. They did my wife. They gave my wife a drug called Exloda that causes 3 tumors in the brain. They did the same thing with my sister. She had 3 identical tumors in her brain, and it killed both of them. And this is what they do, in my opinion, to elders. The ones that I see, I have a prayer ministry. I prayed for people. And they're going down, down, down. You go to the nursing home, deliver them, they got like 26 pills that they have to take 3 times a day. And I said, well, what's this pill for? Oh, that's because the other one has reactions. It's got a side effect. Well, what's that one for? Well, that's for the side effect of the other one. Well, what's that one for? That's for the side effect of these. See how these doctors, they make tons of money off writing prescriptions. And this is all they care about. So this is indeed a plight for all American citizens. We are forced as an elder to be put on a Medicare program that is a scam. It has failed. All they do is eliminate the masses. They get them so sick and everything that they can legally put them on hospice. And then once they are expired, they can holler at the little receptionists up front, next. So friends, you can understand, I am not a friend of the American Medical Association. I am not a friend of Medicare. I avoid it. I stay away from it. They put me in a hospital for 3 years in a row, and Medicare don't pay for nothing. It didn't pay for anything. Every time you turn around, oh, we don't cover that. Oh, we don't cover that. Oh, we don't cover that. They don't pay for any of your CAT scans. CAT scans are $295 a piece, and they don't pay for it. And I was taking so many of them, it was unreal. And I had to pay for all of it out of pocket. But for 3 years, I had $8,500 a year charged to my account, and I had to finance it in order to pay them off. And at the end of that 3rd year, they said, well, Grandpa, listen now, well, we didn't find anything. Everything came back positive. You're okay and everything, but don't worry. Start next January, we're going to go right ahead and we're going to start these tests over again. We're going to find out. I'm not letting them do any more tests on me. I'm not. I was foolish for allowing them to do them tests on me for 3 years. I drank so much barium, it was unbelievable. I had to drink their laxatives they gave me, take their colonoscopy. I tell you people, I don't care to sit down and take a big old huge thing of laxative to have a colonoscopy. I think that is stupid. It is foolish. They've got a new one they call Cologuard. My brother's on, he takes Cologuard. They send him a little thing and he just gets a sample of his stool and puts it in an envelope, seals it up, and mails it back to him. When Cologuard started, it was in a box. But now Cologuard's gone to letters. It's a sealed letter. You just put your sample in there and mail it in. My brother don't have to go in and drink a ton of laxative and oh, people, it is pathetic, the things that these doctors do to people. It's pathetic. And but that's my opinion. I believe that elders are struggling with Medicare, that it channels them into the earth. It's a way to control the masses. And they're all forced to go down that same lonely path that others have trod before, like my wife and my sister, to their deaths. And they're doing the masses of the United States of America, the elderly people. They're doing it. Synthroid causes wobbling conditions to where the elders fall down. And once they fall down, they break their hips. And they say, you're too old for us to do surgery. We're going to have to put you on hospice. And then they put them on hospice. They're dead. They're gone. And they holler at the little receptionist again, next. And this is what goes on. But it is my opinion and my children's opinion from what we have been through with we went through it with my dad. My dad had lung cancer, and they blew his lungs, both of his lungs exploded and blew up because they hit him with radiation so hard in his lung area that both lungs exploded at the same time. My daddy died screaming. He died screaming. Right there where they were doing the tests. My daddy died a horrible death. Now, do you understand the way I feel about doctors, Medicare? Doctors do the same thing they always did before. And they, oh, no, we got this, and oh, we got that, and we got this new technology. And the Cancer Society, I don't give it to Cancer Society. I urge everybody everywhere under the sound of my voice, do not give a penny or a nickel or a dime. Don't give anything to the Cancer Society. They've never done anything. Cancer still continues. You know why it continues? Because they make trillions of dollars a year worldwide from these failed medical conditions, treatments for these medical conditions that people have. They make trillions of dollars worldwide by putting people and keeping them in that vicious circle. Then when the other ones fall out, they're deceased, they got more that come in. So they keep this big circle that everybody walks along in. All the elders walk along. You see them at the hospitals. You see them at the cancer treatment centers. They strap them in for 7 and 8 hours at a time, pouring all kinds of chemicals through RVs, sometimes connected to both arms. And they're sitting there and they give them bunches of Benadryl and they give them bunches of prednisone. And they keep pumping all these chemicals with all these side effects, and their eyebrows fall out of their head, their eyelashes fall out, their hair falls off. They have no hair anywhere on the body, even over the privates. They lose every bit of hair completely. And this is helping somebody? To my experience, and my children going right along with me, seeing what was happening in all these clinics and all these hospitals we went through for 26 years with my wife. The horrible journey of cancer that she had and the total failure of the insurance companies. All they wanted was her out of the way and gone as fast as they could get rid of her. That's why they brought in Exloda. It's a drug that creates 3 tumors on the brain. The thyroid first, then it goes to the pituitary gland, and then it goes to the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is the master gland, and it shuts the body down. Everything goes, kidneys, everything, all functions of the body stop, and it shuts the body down in death. And this is what they did to my wife. This is what they did to my sister. This is what they did to my dad. So you can understand the way I feel and my concern for all elders and this failed program of Medicare that is unconstitutional. They force us on that. Where are the Republicans that say they want to change everything in this country? Do away with this mandatory failed Medicare system. I know of no elder anywhere that it has helped. And I see them every day. See, I walk at the senior center. I talk to elders. I have a prayer ministry. I pray for people that are sick. The ones I have seen in the nursing homes, it's the same thing with them that it was with me and my family. They're going down that same lonely walkway, little pathway with all the other little elders. Medicare and the cancer treatments they have nowadays have failed the elders. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel. It helps it to grow. It's Grandpa Hickory. And you have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for all.